Mic's on.
Here we go. Ping is at like 582 right now, so we're gonna see how this goes. Or it was. Maybe not so much anymore. Yo, what's good, Juggy? We'll try lowering our... How you been, Juggy? Oh, damn, I need more oath. I can't be going in like this. 27k oath.
Mic's on.
What you been up to, Juggy? Can you hear me? Is my mic working or what? Oh, what the fuck, bro? What is that? That's ridiculous. Shit, bro. Between the lag and Cyrodiil, it's not doing so good. Like, look at that. That's actually really fucking awful. And then I freeze. It's kinda wild, bro. I just can't react or do anything. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah, Jaggy, it's been absolutely awful. I couldn't even play yesterday. I tried to get back on later, and it was still just as bad. I mean, that's ridiculous, bro. I feel like I'm doing pretty good for what I'm dealing with right now. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep, there it is. Yeah, dude. Okay, so I was on a Thrives and Chaos build last night with VD on. It was like a little 1vx bomber, right? We had a Zerg on us, and I had the perfect like lineup set up to like completely shred all of them. And what happens? Not once, but both times I see an opportunity, I can't hit my abilities. My ultimate doesn't go off, like nothing's registering. Yeah, and I think that's a big thing adding to the lag. 5K views? That's not bad. That's how it looks when played normally though. I don't know. ESO has its good days. It does. Like there's days that really feel no lag whatsoever. So I wouldn't say that it's like normal per se. It definitely has its really bad days though. Like that right there. A lot of it has to do with like the way their current engine set up too, because it's all like numbers based. Like it's constantly calculating. And when there's too much going on in one area, it overloads the server trying to calculate all the percentages and numbers, which is what causes a lot of desync. Like that's where desync comes from. It's too much going on. Yeah, 5K views on Twitch is actually pretty good. I feel like we've turned this PG around. But that was bad there for a second at first. See, what's cool about Fossilize is like right when they go to D-Leap, if you hit that Fossilize, when they come down, they're stunned, so they can't follow up on you. It's really good counterplay. Fucking pets in the BG. Yeah, it's what ESO is. I mean, it really is a game of like really good days and really bad days. Like there's usually no in between. You said you have an RTX, it's old, and it was NVIDIA's 4 GB when I was at. Damn, couldn't gank me while I was reading something. Doing was moving out of the way, strikes and healing myself. That alone raised the bar 50% for me. Yeah, there's a lot of tweaks that I've done too. Like whenever I first came to PC, I had no idea what I was doing. So I've experienced a lot of issues. Uh, but like I figured out you can actually manually tweak your FPS settings too. Like there's a lot of different things you can do to make it better. But I mean, on days where ESO is just dog shit, it's still gonna be dog shit. Doesn't matter what you do or what the best shit you got. I lost a 1v1 because of lag. Then poof, I didn't lag and killed him in 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of crazy, bro. The lag be handing out free dubs to people sometimes, and it irks me because sometimes it's players that you know you've killed before or you've killed consistently. So there's no way that they should be able to beat you. But because you're lagging so bad and you can't react hardly at all, they beat you. And it's like crazy because like right now it feels fine, right? But that BG at first was really, really, really rough. Yeah, it's anytime I mess with this menu too. We might take off some add-ons. We'll take off Take off that. Yeah, see it's bugged. Like this whole my add-ons are bugged. That could also be impacting it. Hopefully this helps a little bit. Because sometimes it's how many add-ons you got and like if you don't update them and whatnot. Speaking of which, I probably should update add-ons. Yeah, like throw I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like throw and it's usually around the same people too. What challenges do we got this week? Oh, they gave us a lot more. Oh, so you get to keep. Oh, that's cool. So you get to keep when the new week rolls out. You get to keep your old ones. So you still get to finish those. Nice. Okay. I'm like, I'm gonna go check my add-ons real quick and see if they need an update. We'll open up menu real quick. Yeah, a lot of them need updates. Okay. Hopefully, hopefully this is better. I don't know though, cause I'm still struggling. Yeah, it really is, dude. Like I didn't realize how common they've become until somebody was talking to me and was like, "Yeah, this," and like showing me like that they exist. And not only that, but like, uh, I personally have come across a few myself, and I've never used them. I've never needed to use them. It's cringy that people think they need to use them, but I've come across a few. One in particular was with subclassing. You could essentially keep all three base skill lines and then subclass two. And yeah, I like sent a ticket to Zoss to have them fix it, and I'm assuming they fixed it. I haven't tried to work around with it since to see if it's still there, but it might still be there. I don't know, because the armory station got fixed, and then people just went right to Wizard Wardrobe. I was told that the server prioritizes where the players is from. Like if someone's from EU, it'll help them out. From what I was told, I've heard I've personally heard that EU has terrible servers. Like, I could be wrong, but I've heard that the lag on EU is really really bad. At least on PlayStation, because a lot of EU players swapped from EU to NA. Their ping would be high, but like they've I've heard them say that the lag is a lot better on NA. We got an 8v8. Yeah, people cheat. They cheat RL. They will cheat in video games. Oh, 100%, bro. Here's the thing. Any PvP game that you play is gonna have cheaters. It just is. And like people people look past it in this game for some reason. Like I can't tell you how many complaints I've heard from like Call of Duty, for instance. Damn. Okay. Uh oh, we have this. I can't tell you how many complaints I've heard as far as Call of Duty goes. But not enough on ESO. Well, a lot of it too is like in the shadows, like it's not talked about because a lot of the players that use them want to gatekeep them and share them in discords with each other. Like it's actually cringy. It really is. Poor guy. I talked to EU players. I talked to EU players on NA. Oh, okay. It might be different on PC. Nice corrosive. Team Fortress back in the day, man, that was fun, and yeah, tons of cheating. Yeah, it's becoming super common with video games. Well, you got to think too, it was less common. Like it still happened back in like 2000s era video games. Like people still cheated, but they were a lot less like discoverable. But now with like modernized internet, it's becoming really, really, really common. Like there's so much technology out there. Oh my god, bro. Try to get out of that. Oh my god. I just killed like fucking how many people? Like I saw that. Like the whole team just lagged out, bro. How many did I just kill there? Okay, so I know it's not just me. And now I'm cooked. Yeah. My screen just froze. Bro, my team is just not. This lag is actually kind of crazy, bro. Like no reaction time. Like how does the devs like playing a game? Well, I guess they don't play their own game. But how do they expect anybody to want to play a game that just doesn't work half the time? Honestly, winning an ESO doesn't take much if you're already super experienced in duels, PvP in general. I mean, yeah, the duels to me like are RNG based. Personally, I don't think that there's really much skill involved in it. Like you just make a build that fucking has super high damage and has crit resist, and then just like it's really just a matter of like most people in Stormhaven are like even in before subclassing were on like some cheese shit, like you know what I mean, like Zons, Reliquin. Subclassing made it worse. Like I really do feel like it's whoever in duels, at least it's whoever's running the cheesiest stuff. Like I like Cyrodiil 1v1s a lot better than I like Stormhaven or Stonefalls or whatever platform you're on. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Juggy. Like that's why I don't think like 1v1s are skilled anymore. Like they're it's literally just a proc fest of who has the most procs, who hits the hardest with their procs. Like there's nothing skill about it, you know? But like 1vx that has skill. Uh what else? Like even Cyrodiil, like if you're dueling somebody on a 1v1 setup or open world setup, those are fun. I'm not gonna take all the skill away from 1v1s because a lot of it does have to do with positioning, timing, uh, anti-canceling, etc., etc. But outside of that, it really is just a matter of who has the cheesiest procs. I like 1vxing at small scale because like fighting outnumbered, you're kind of forced to play strategically. Like you have to line of sight, uh, good positioning for burst windows. Like there's a lot that goes into that. Whereas dueling, just fighting one person is pretty simple, especially if you're in some cheese. Yeah, exactly. And not only that, but like there was players like using Kjolnars and Javelin and timing the Javelin with the Kjolnars, so you never weren't getting hit by Kjolnars. Like it was just a stamp check the whole duel. It was really, really stupid. If you're dueling on a 1v1 setup against someone who isn't, you should with majority of those. Should win majority. Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. Yeah, if you're in a 1v1 setup and you're fighting somebody in an open world build, you should 100% beat them. Again, if as long as they're not lagging. like like sometimes that lag just be handing people them L's or them dubs like for free. Yeah, open world build versus open world build really is a lot of fun. People complain about it. They're like, I don't want to fight 30 minutes. But if you're fighting 30 minutes with another player, it's a long ass fight. Either one or two things are happening. Either A, you guys are both really good players, or at least on the same skill level, to where you guys can anticipate attacks and play defense and offense very well. All right. Or one or both of you don't have enough damage to kill each other. Oh my god, bro. My screen is freezing. I can't help what I can't help, you know? Fucking A. Oh my god, dude. Like, be fucking for real right now. I'm gonna die because I can't cast abilities. On God though, I'm a G because I'm fighting in this shit. Like, I'm actually fucking doing pretty decent. I had to sweat that though, I ain't gonna lie. Like, with between this lag, it's really bad. Cyrodiil standstill tanks, they don't do damage but can take 30 players pounding them and they last for. Oh yeah. I've said that that's kind of why I'm glad that the damage meta is here now. Because I got really tired of like trying to take a resource and then tanks that just would go to the resource, sit on the flag. And then they wouldn't let you take the resource. I ignore them now, but yeah, I tried to ignore. I just go to another resource, but sometimes they'd be annoying as fuck and follow you. And then you have to go to a completely different keep just to get a continuous. It was actually really annoying. I just play werewolf. Believe it or not, I lose to meta stuff. Nothing I can do. I tried DK this patch and it was fun, but not my go-to. Yeah, yeah. That's I was playing DK like pure DK before the changes. I've been playing DK honestly for a long time. I mean DK a lot on console, before they nerfed it to the ground. When I came over to PC, I was running around like a Torque DK, pure DK, and I was killing subclass builds. To me, I love the DK, so like I'm kind of glad that they got buffed. But I'm glad everything else is getting buffed too. Because I don't just play DK. It's just my favorite class. I haven't been enjoying BG, so there's another thing nowadays. Solo play is nearly impossible. Yeah, yeah. I don't really like to go into Cyrodiil if I'm solo. Yeah, I can't react to that. Yeah, I don't go into Cyrodiil if I'm alone, or I try not to. And that's crazy because I played solo in a time that also wasn't good for solo play, but now it's like completely impossible. I mean, it was still somewhat viable back then. But yeah, the more I play this game, and the longer I play it, the more I understand why people do comp groups. Because sometimes that's really the only way that you can play. Xbox and PlayStation. New DKs all have egos. Yeah, they do. And you know what's crazy is a lot of them will be like, "Oh, I'm a DK main," and it's like you weren't a DK main last patch. A lot of those players with egos crutch on broken setups. The easiest ways to play. Like, don't get me wrong, I play meta, but I'm gonna tell you I play meta, and I enjoy meta. You know what I mean? Like some of these guys forget that like 90% of this game is builds. I will probably be powerful next patch. Just wait on the refresh. Solo players used to be respected, but now Balgros was form you in teabag. Comp groups always dominate solo. You get buffs and free heals. Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah, werewolf's gonna go crazy, bro. I play wolf from time to time. I'm actually kind of excited about it. Uh, yeah, I'm actually really excited. But I bet you're gonna be OP as shit, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember you like you'd farm the hell out of kids on werewolf, even at a time whenever werewolf was absolute shit. Solo players used to be respected, but now ball groups swarm you in teabag. Yeah, I hate that. I really do. But it's even worse on PC, bro. Like on console, people would let me be. Like they'd see me solo in a tower, killing a bunch of people, and people would choose to like leave me alone. Like I feel like I had a lot more respect on console. Coming over to PC, it's a whole different story. They do not give a shit. They don't care if you're solo. They don't care if you're not geared. They don't care if you're 50 CP. They're zerging you down. It doesn't matter. And it's a lot of good players on PC will zerg you down. Like it's just people don't like the respect that used to be had on this game, where players would be like, "Oh, this guy's out here solo farming," you know, respect. That's not existent on PC. People do not care. Yeah, PC's full of comp groups too. Like the amount of comp groups that PlayStation has is very, very small compared to PC. It was a big learning curve for me whenever I came over because I was not used to fighting ball groups all the time. Oh yeah. If you have a name, you'll get. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Well, and that's the thing too. There's a lot of haters. Like people hate to see you win, and they love to see you lose. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it is, especially about ESO, but like you kill them once. I can't tell you how many times I've beat somebody in a 1v1 and they've come back out of a keep and followed me around until I gave them another 1v1. It's like, bro, I'm not here for you. I'm here for all the other Timmies, you know, like. But it's like that, man. People get their feelings hurt and then they feel the type of way about you, and you know, that's why I just don't care. I look-key cringe when people hate on me. Most players that hate like that and go chasing you around Cyrodiil are usually players that don't have a very good life outside of the game. To them, ESO's their entire world. I'm on PC, and yes, I was doing it. Named my character Proto T Baggins at one point, but I've stopped. Yeah, I mean, we've all zerged. It's not. It's just that's part of the game. Like you know what I mean. Like It's just a different story. Like if you see somebody that's solo, it is kind of like cringy to go XV1ing them, especially if they're not bothering you. Because I can promise you, especially in this current state of ESO, one guy isn't gonna take out 50 people. It's just unless you're using something that you shouldn't be using. It's just like the thing about this game is that like we're all human beings and nothing's ever gonna be perfect 24/7. Like you might get one crazy clip and then die to the same amount of people in the next fight, Like it's unpredictable and your reactions are unpredictable. And you could try to be as on point and strategic as you want to be, but sometimes, when you're fighting 15 players, you're fighting 15 other brains. Like it's your brain versus their brain. I don't know, man. I've had some pretty relentless people on PC chasing me down, especially when I was a low CP. Just that they had no chill, bro. Oh yeah, there's definitely it's worse on PlayStation, and as far as like direct harassment, uh, PC. There's so many people on PC that it's really hard for somebody to like harass you forever. That's Juggy. That's why people leave people alone after a while. Is because there's so many people on PC. But like on console, it's such a small community that it's easier for players to sit there and harass another person because that's who they see every day. You see what I mean? What's the best subclass in non-DK build now? Same as last patch, Assassin. Honestly, bro, my Oblivion Weaver build that I made, uh, that's definitely really viable still. And it kills tanky people. Oblivion Weaver, Reaper. I don't remember what I called it. That's on my YouTube. You can go check it out. That's probably my favorite subclass build, just because it's different. It's like all Oblivion damage and magey. Yeah, vamp ass. If you're on vamp, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Honestly, I dropped vamp during subclassing. I don't really care for vamp. I'd rather have resources personally. Yeah, exactly, Juggy. People will hate. They'll say all kinds of shit to try to uh like talk down to your video or question your legitimacy. But the thing about it is exactly that. It doesn't matter if they're all Timmies. If they're 20 Timmies stacking in that tower, you have 20 different brains and people. And most times Timmies are on like some gank stuff, right? Like they got some really good damage. I can't tell you how many times I've bit the corner and then 5 9 plates have come out of stealth and ganked me. So uh yeah. I hate that excuse. So you're just Xing bots. Well, uh it's still like 20 different brains versus one brain. That's like the classic gank cope too. Is like, oh, I'm squishy. It's like you also got like 20 people behind you, dog. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, but Jug, you kind of stay in your own lane. I ain't gonna lie, I be trolling a bit. Sometimes it's warranted. So sometimes I deserve the tea bag. But I'm definitely a lot chiller, like on PC. Like if you play with me on console, you probably remember. Uh, I was a big whisperer. I was a big shit talker. But I don't know. I kind of grew up. I'm still young, guys. I'm like a kid still. Jesus Christ. I just don't want to play the game and deal with people harassing me all the time. And I realized that like part of it was like uh my fault and then part of it wasn't. But if I can like be nicer to people and avoid. But sometimes I still troll. You get bored on ESO after a while. Sometimes it's good to like talk a little shit, stir some things up, makes things interesting. Yeah, listen, sometimes Snacky Chan be on some demon time. Sometimes I just like to troll, you know? I think it was yesterday I was talking shit to people at Stormhaven because they were all using corrosive. Or no, one guy was using corrosive. I was talking shit to him. I just like to talk shit sometimes. Come on, make it to a corrosive. Oh my gosh, I think I just lost my corrosive. Oh yeah. Yeah, I am pretty young. I'm in my early 20s. When I first started playing ESO, I was 14. Yeah, it'd be great is if my screen wouldn't freeze for like half a second. Was this guy a tank? Not anymore. Sorry, Juggy. Sorry, Juggy. Listen, being young ain't all that great either, bro. You go through way too many character arcs in your 20s. Damn, I overextended there. Jesus Christ, bro. Fucking charm. Yeah. I have a friend who has really bad arthritis in his hands now. So he can't play the same way, and I like watching him get frustrated. It kind of sucks, you know? Feel bad for him. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I feel like you get wiser with age. Like I've definitely learned a lot about life in my 20s so far. Yeah, I'm low-key cooking right now. Even with me lagging. Hopefully this lag clears up. Jesus Christ, bro. Like the only times I'm dying is because of lag. That's the only reason why I'm dying. Otherwise, I'd go undefeated right now. Yep. Lag. That's literally the only reason I'm dying. It's actually crazy, bro. Yeah. My team split up. It's pretty ridiculous. Fucking charm, bro. Especially when I'm like, my shit's already freezing. It's actually ridiculous. Three mil damage is actually really good. I was definitely MVP. MVP. 3 mil damage is actually pretty crazy for a 4v4. We got 2 points. Kill 1,000. Foes in the Gold Coast, use Bane or Rothgar. We might go do that actually real quick. Just to get the 1K out the way. Go do some trash mob pulls or whatever. Juggy, have you fucked around with the D swing? Do you like it? Or remember asking you that last time and you said you're still trying to figure it out. Yeah, they need to patch this lag, low key. I feel like there should be more mobs. More mobs than this. Oh, you know what I didn't think of? A good spot would be Old Orsinium. If I remember correctly, Old Orsinium is, I believe it's right here. Oh no, it's been a minute since I've been there. Stormhaven is actually not all DKs, but they're all, a lot of them are using corrosive. Like even the subclass builds, they're using corrosive. It's not even worth dueling them. I was dueling somebody the other day, which is why I was talking shit. It's because I had him beat, and he popped corrosive to stay alive. So I just forfeited the duel. Like, it was cringy as hell. Like I didn't pop corrosive a single time in that duel. I tried not to. Like most dueling tourneys, if not all of them, straight up ban corrosive. Like they don't allow that shit to exist in their tourneys. There's a reason for it. It's just cringy. Need to go with Rothgar. I don't know about you, but I don't like the whole corrosive flame blast shit in Cyrodiil. Like everybody's pretty much on that. Like all the ball groups are using it. Is it here? I don't think it is. Let's uh let's ask Google real quick. Oh, Old Orsinium's over here. I don't remember it being over here. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go over there. I always like I remember from when I played on the Xbox, like I thought it was up in the, like the top right hand corner. They might have changed it when they added in Maelstrom Arena. I wasn't playing then, so I wouldn't know. This needs to be like Skyrim, where you can just climb rocks. Like, there's no reason why it should be this difficult. Alright, I'm not fucking with this. That's what skill looks like, brother. You didn't know. I don't know, bro. Like, it's one thing to pop corrosive to as like offensive or whatever. That I could be more reasonable with, but corrosive as a defensive ult. There we go. It's pretty cringe. Oh no, I stopped going to Stormhaven as much because I just don't care for like the cheese fest that exists there and all the people that circle jerk each other. I've never been much of a dueler anyways. Like I dueled a bit on console and I ranked number 4 in Cujo's tourney on like a 400 CP account. But it was like a Shattered Fate tourney where like there was some level of skill. They allowed charm though. That kind of killed. Like the only builds I lost to was Warden charm builds. I didn't have charm because I was leveling a new account. But I've never really been much of a dueler. I've always been like more open world. Times I was dueling, I was probably just testing out like open world shit. I made like a couple 1v1 setups, but I just can't live in dueling areas for too long. It gets pretty boring. There we go. This used to be the old farming spot. Like when you were trying to get the vet rank, this used to be the spot that everybody would go to. I feel you, Juggy. Yeah, I'm not much of a dueler either. I don't really care for it. There should be a way outside here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. Well, that's because most of the people that live in Stormhaven or Stonefall's on council, they're 1v1ers. They try to take that 1v1 setup out in the open world. Sure, they'll get 1v1s with it. They'll win those, but they're not winning anything else. IC is full of dueling builds. Yeah, this is why Old Oceanium was the grinding spot, was because you could just the respawn rate on the ads was really high. So you could just run in circles. See, like there's more right there. Yeah. If I do IC during the event, I go into the sewers. I like to play a ganker or I get on like a super toxic Xing setup. The city becomes plagued with bombers and the Zergs like to follow you around and I don't like them blowing me up, so see it's just constant respawns. Where we at right now? I'm in Rothgar. Does it not count towards Okay, well that's lame. We're not gonna do this anymore if it's not gonna give it to me. That's stupid. So apparently if you're in a delve in that zone, it doesn't count towards your kill dangerous foes or enemies. We'll go back to doing BGs. The sewers is really fun though, bro. Like especially during mid-year. My ping shot up to 528. There we go. Yeah, I used to be an IC rabbit with the werewolf guild and IC. Not fun to be down there anymore. Yeah, that werewolf group, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They fucked me up quite a bit. Yeah, it's a pretty strong werewolf group. Not bad, not bad. My team's got some good damage. I really feel like a lot of it too, a lot of the lag, is all the DK animations. I never really cared for IC, not gonna lie. Juggy, like in ESO's earlier days, like right at launch, honestly, um, there really wasn't a whole lot to do other than like Cyrodiil and IC. So I used to like have like a whole group of gankers and we would like camp Molag Bao and then gank groups that come in and try to farm. But even then, like you got bored. There just wasn't a whole lot to do at ESO. And over time I just kind of like stopped caring about IC. The sewers can be fun when they're populated. That dripping sin. That guy's pretty good. All right. That's probably all I got left in the tank, guys, for ESO. I'll try to do another live stream here. We'll probably do it Thursday. Yeah, we'll probably do it Thursday. And then I got a video I'm working on for you guys as well. So just stay tuned, guys. They need to open the outside. The outside of it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. But I will catch you guys later. I'm gonna end the stream here. I appreciate everybody for hopping in and hanging out for the little time that I did have today.